Some of the stuff I wanted to cover tonight that is, I think, interesting for us, especially considering that the book of Daniel is such a book that leans so heavily in the area of the prophetic. And what we'll find out, and what I'm sure you probably already know, at least to some degree, I'm sure, is that a lot of what's covered in Daniel did not affect Daniel, did not affect the people of his day. It actually, some of what is covered in Daniel is what happens at the very end of the age prior to the physical return of Christ. And most conservative Bible scholars today believe that we are in that time period. So I don't know what you know about, for instance, the tribulation. I don't know what you know about the events of the tribulation. If you were in my Revelation class, we covered a lot of that because it's very, very straightforward for the most part in the book of Revelation. But what's fascinating to me is how Daniel is given insight into the historical future events that he sees in visions and dreams. And it's just an absolutely fascinating thing. So when we talk about prophecy for humanity in general, we learn how God directs the nations in the past. And when I say in the past, certainly that's from our perspective, but it's essentially what we're talking about from Daniel's perspective. So here's Daniel coming onto the scene as probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 14 to 17 years old, having been